Hi everyone, how you doing? So, finally, the actual update. Now, I want to let anyone out there know that if you are absolutely willing to speak your truth, if you are brave enough to speak your truth, regardless of if you put it on the internet or you speak it to yourself in the mirror or you talk to other people about it, there is power in that. And I want you to know you should absolutely do it because speaking your truth is so freeing. It really is. Like, I can't express to you how easy it was for me to actually get out of the cage. But regardless, I want you to know that if you are vulnerable enough to speak your truth to other people, be it over the internet or in person, you most likely will have naysayers. You will have triggered someone or multiple people. And even though you are speaking your truth, even though you have taken the time to be vulnerable and say, hey, this is what I am going through, this is what I've gone through, and I recognize that this is just, it's not okay. And I want to be able to speak it so that I can just release it. People will be triggered by that. Why they're triggered, I have no idea. Maybe you hit a sore spot and they didn't appreciate it. Maybe it made them look at themselves like they just they weren't looking at themselves before. And of course, I've been here for over an hour and this many people have not driven by, but it's okay because I'm still speaking my truth, right? Yes, as you should. Regardless of if these people are close to you or they're just random people on the internet, you will trigger someone and they won't appreciate it. And regardless of how often you ask them or you question, trying to help them to understand, like, okay, I know I was triggered. I triggered myself. I did it on purpose. However, how did I trigger you? How can I help you to understand that my message was not to hurt you? It was to free me. They still won't get it. They won't. And it's just not their time to get it. Some people with certain topics, they're just so emotionally charged that regardless of how much logic, ooh, sorry, just came out of nowhere. I didn't know what it was. But anyway, so much logic that you have, like, the emotion is going to trump it, unfortunately. But I want you to know that as many naysayers of you as you have, there will be the equal amount or more of people who appreciate what you had to say, who are telling you, wow, what you just said to me, that's what I felt for however long. Like you put it so perfectly to where I can't believe you felt like this as well. Like I thought I was alone in this. You are not alone. And whatever your truth is, you are not alone, even though it may feel like it, even though at the time you probably were. You're not alone in how you feel. So you'll be surprised how healing it is for you to speak your truth for yourself, but as well as others, because you inspire them to come out of their cage and just do what they need to do to heal. And it's a beautiful thing because you heal yourself, you heal the world. Like you're able to help others to just do better by themselves. I don't know. But the real update, though, is that connection is going great. Like, connecting something that I was just so not willing to do is much more simple than I thought it was. And all it takes is a conversation. All it takes is being open and vulnerable. And I wasn't getting that. I wasn't, because I had put myself out there in such an extreme way as a child in my mind. If this extreme way doesn't get me connection, then nothing else will. But that's not the way to look at it because there are certain times and situations for everything. And sometimes you being alone is going to help you to connect with other people who also feel the same way, or who are also alone, but you just somehow you connect off of that. Like, connection is a very interesting thing that I appreciate putting the time and effort into having and making stronger, not just within my own circle, but just around people, with nature, like all of that. Like, I want to connect because it's nice. It's nice actually feeling like I can connect. It's nice actually knowing that everything is to make me stronger, everything is to make me wiser, everything is to make me better. So, hey, regardless of if I have all of these positive people who are like, hey, I appreciate you, you are inspiration, you are the truth, thank you for speaking your truth, I'm sorry that you felt that way. There are also people who are gonna just be like, how dare you say something like that? What? Why would you think that you're alone? You should know, especially at that age, that you're not alone. I know this. I was just talking about my feelings. But it's okay, because it's life. And everyone will either get with it or get lost. But that's just my little tidbit. Remember, ain't no mountain to a climber, so keep on climbing.